should we get to other anime news?
Sure.
So the Crunchyroll Awards came out.
Okay.
Do you know who won Anime of the Year?
Yeah. Cyberpunk.
Which is
way out of left field.
wild.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for Cyberpunk.
I mean, I'm not upset.
I'm not upset. I am surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm glad Attack on Titan didn't get it. Because that's been like the flower child of these awards.
It just wins
and I don't
everything.
think it earns it. I don't think it earns of the year.
No, and it was barely anything of, I guess, no. Part 2 of the final season came out, last year. So
I didn't see Ranking of Kings Part 2.
That wouldn't have got Anime of the Year, I don't think.
It was nominated.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cyberpunk wins.
Yeah.
And the nominees were Demon Slayer, Entertainment District Arc, Cyberpunk, Attack on Season, Final Season Part 2.
Yeah.
Lycoris Recoil, which we still need to watch.
Right.
Ranking of Kings, Season 2, and Spy Family.
Right.
Who did we think was going to win? This was like our second episode. I honestly do not remember who we thought was going to win.
I predicted Ranking of Kings, maybe?
Which would have been nice, because Ranking of Kings, I think, won Anime of the Year last year. Like 2021.
Yeah.
I think Season 1 won, if I'm not mistaken.
I would have loved Demon Slayer to win, and I disagree with anybody who says that there's no story.
But
I'm
not. No. I'm agreeing with you. First off, sir.
I had like a whole conversation with one of our friends who I won't name for no reason. But
why?
With Daniel.
Yes.
About how
Dan on Dan action, never hurt nobody.
Yeah, a little D on D, if you will.
A little DND.
Yeah. Boom. That's it. That's how a joke's made, everybody.
That's how,
you saw it live. You saw it
podcast
live
right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, take notes.
But he was talking about how he didn't like the Entertainment District arc because it was just like a fight. It's just like an 8-episode fight and no story. And I was like, very respectfully, how
get fucked, nerd. No, I'm kidding. Daniel, great guy.
Look, Demon Slayer doesn't have like a One Piece ass like grand scale like world exploring story.
Sit here and act like any anime ever has had a One Piece story, but yeah,
it's not like a galaxy spanning story. But Demon Slayer excels at telling a story like through fights.
Yeah.
So it's like the Entertainment District arc is like the best example. Probably not, I don't know, but the best example I can think of just like raw momentum where like they're fighting Daki and like that's insurmountable, and then Nezuko gets into her form and she like bashes Daki into oblivion,
putting her down,
and then like that threat is kind of finished, but now like Nezuko's going nuts, so Tanjiro has to like rein her in, and you get that emotional impact. And then the twist that Daki isn't one demon, but like her and her brother are connected, and there's
giving
that.
an eye to him and putting in his forehead.
It's all insane, but it's just like great momentum and great little like character personal bits all throughout the fight.
Yeah.
Rather than just like, you know,
prolonged exposition about the building of the world. And Garnt, aka Gigik, did a really good piece about this actually, where he says in the manga of Demon Slayer, there's a whole point where they explain how sound breathing works. And they're like, as Tengen fights, he learns the rhythm of his opponent and he makes the musical score. And to make sure that they didn't like slow down the pacing of the Entertainment District arc at all, what they did was just show you it.
Yeah.
So like when Tengen, this happens in like the Demon Slayer movie, when Tengen gets his musical score against Gyotaro after losing his hand, he he shows it. Like he shows it, and Gyotaro's like, did you figure out my fighting stance and like use that to build your musical score? So like they show you how the powers work without telling you, which is like, I guess the big difference between things like Demon Slayer and One Piece and Naruto.
Yeah. No, Naruto is pretty like known for like chakra diagrams and like little lessons and stuff.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, this is how Keki Genkai and Keki Toto work and all those kinds of things. And it's like, this is how the Rasengan is made and the Chidori is made. So it's definitely...
It's like, shut up, it's magic.
Yeah,
like,
it's literally, that's it. Like, why are we making it so complicated? But like, some people really like that because like JJK, people love JJK because of how complicated it is. And like Hunter x Hunter because how complicated it is. Like, every power has a succinct explanation that you can like drive to with enough knowledge.
Yeah.
But like you do need like a college level understanding of the power, like to understand why Gon is more powerful in his adult form, and like why the barrier is stronger against Gojo in the like when they come attack the school, like things like that. Like when there's like risk involved and all of that. So like there's complicated power systems, people love that, but like you gotta love Demon Slayer for what it is.
Yeah.
So if I was gonna say anything should have won, I think I voted for Demon Slayer for Anime of the Year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Demon Slayer like had a good shot for sure. And again, I'm not upset that Cyberpunk won, because Cyberpunk was very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty good.
And so best character, ironically though, I voted for Cyberpunk for best character design.
Right.
Demon Slayer won. Which, like, I get it. Gyotaro, Daki, Tengen, all cool looking.
Yeah, I guess so. Having just rewatched it,
Yeah.
I am more like...
You're more partial to it. Yeah.
Well, so I'm like, now that I'm like, oh yeah, like those designs were crazy. Like, and I don't know, I think like, yeah, it's so weird. It's so strange to like give an anime award, like an anime based off of a manga, awards for character design.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, how tough was that?
You
Like,
guys really struggled with this one, unless they weren't just copying and pasting. Yeah.
Like you nailed it, guys. And I get that like there's some tweaks with like the like line depth and stuff like that, or line thickness. But like, yeah, when you've got something like Cyberpunk that came from like still source material, but not like literal character designs that already exist, give that the win, maybe.
Yeah,
you know?
right? Like that's
that
like they
seems...
actually had to think of these characters. They had to design.
Or like Ranking of Kings, like not based off a manga or anything like that.
Is it really not?
I don't know. I'm making things up.
Okay, I was going to say,
I think it's not, though. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure, because it wasn't put up for Best Original Anime.
I don't know. Let me look it up real quick.
Lycoris Recoil won in the end. Right. Best Animation was Demon Slayer. Are we surprised?
Perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense. Best New Anime Series was Spy Family.
Oh, Ranking of Kings is so a manga.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. I figured it was.
Interesting.
Yeah. But you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
You put your heart out there. That's what matters.
Yeah,
You know what?
I did it with confidence.
Sometimes you gotta throw up a shot. You brick. That's just what happens. You know what's interesting? Best New Anime Series was Spy Family.
Mm-hmm. As
opposed to, but Cyberpunk Edgerunners is on that list.
That's funny.
So like,
yeah, that's interesting.
Where is it just because Spy Family wasn't put in Best Anime? Oh, it was. Spy Family was also up for contention for Best Anime.
So weird.
So what are we?
That's almost like at the Oscars. Well, actually, the Crunchyroll Awards though are fan voted.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense then.
Oh yeah.
I guess, because I was gonna say that'd be like if at the Oscars a film won Best International Film, or no, a film won Best Picture,
yeah,
but didn't win Best International
or Best like Animated or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so it does make sense because it's a fan pool.
And they're all idiots.
Yeah, all of them.
Damn,
every one of
you.
Them. I should have let you burn when I had the chance.
That was wow. I felt that.
Thank you.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Did you go to film school?
Yeah, or I just watched a lot of Game of Thrones. That's all.
That's one. Yeah, that's another one of our free squares. Danny's film degree. That's
not Danny's film degree. It's Nick calls Danny out for the film degree he never mentions.
I feel like it's 50-50. You look good when you do it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do. You should pick it up. Guess what won Best Continuing Anime Series?
One Piece.
You got it. Yeah. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Very easy. Best Anime Opening Sequence?
I don't know. Spy Family.
No, good choice. Definitely good choice. Yeah. But actually, Spy Family wasn't even. Oh, it was. Yeah, Mixed Nuts. No, Rumbling.
Oh yeah, that's right. You love
obviously.
That one.
Best
Rumbling.
Actually, who gives a shit about all of these? Best Anime Film.
Oh, I know that one. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Which makes sense.
That makes sense.
Of course,
nobody saw Bubble. And it's also probably
Bubble wasn't even on here.
Yeah, it is nominated.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was The Deer King, Film Red, Ino-O, Superhero, Bell, and Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Hold on.
Listen.
There's no way, because I
remember talking about Bubble.
If we go back, I swear to God, I was like, I can't believe Bubble's on here and Bell isn't.
You think they made like a late game switch?
I don't.
You think they swapped the babies at the hospital?
Maybe.
Oh my God, it's
I gotta go back to that pod. I gotta see. Anyway, yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen makes sense. Nobody saw Bell or Bubble, so
Guess
that
who
makes
won
sense.
best anime main character?
Who?
Aaron.
Fuck.
What
That's
the
why.
fuck?
That's why. I know. Aaron needs to stop winning. He doesn't deserve
He's
it.
historically worse than any war criminal in history.
But even regardless of that, like, he's like not in the show.
No.
He's like never in it. He does nothing but like mope.
Boji was right there.
Yeah. No, I hate. That's what I mean. That's why I was surprised Attack on Titan didn't win Best of the Year, because it's such a fucking like easy pick for people for some reason.
It's just so many angst lords being like, "Oh, Aaron's. I would have done the same thing in Aaron's shoes. I also would have killed 1.6 billion to save my." No, you wouldn't. Shut up.
He's like not in the show. He's not very interesting.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I posted like somebody asked me One Piece or Attack on Titan on my Instagram, and I was like One Piece, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
And that was controversial, which was wild.
It's arguably not. Well, how long is Attack on Titan? Well, I guess now it's 1 million episodes, but like
That's always interesting that you go for length.
absolutely.
You're always like
Big
well,
length guy, personally.
I know. Apparently,
Yeah.
I'm all in it for the girth.
The girth?
It's
Yeah.
the girth.
About
It
the motion
doesn't-
in the ocean, too,
It doesn't.
obviously.
It's like One Piece. I mean, it's like Naruto has 1 trillion episodes, but most of them are filler. There's no girth.
Yeah, it's like 400 or so are canon.
Yeah, length doesn't matter. That'd be like Boruto's better than Demon Slayer because it's got more episodes. Stop it.
I mean, I'm just, no, obviously not. Obviously, the quality of the episodes matter. But I'm saying the fact that One Piece is able to build incredible arcs throughout that, like, amount of length is what's impressive.
Right.
And, like, Naruto being able to have numerous incredible arcs stacked on top of each other is obviously going to put you in a higher level of respect for me.
It's the number of great arcs, not just the number of episodes.
Because, like, actually, Gintama's a bad example. But, like, Gintama's almost 300 episodes. And a lot of them are filler. I guess, but people don't like get into Gintama because it's almost 300 episodes, and they're like, oh, it's only like 150 canon episodes, stuff like that. So Aaron, he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it. Boji deserved it. I would have given it to Lloyd over him. Wouldn't have given it to David. I hated David.
Wow, I like David.
Annoying.
From Cyberpunk.
Literally just could have like stopped.
Well, it's it's a tragedy. It's like a Breaking Bad.
I could have just stopped.
Well, you know.
I'm not sitting here saying I love Walter. Yeah. Walter White. That was his name. Yeah, I don't love him.
Like a regular human man name.
No, he could have just stopped cooking meth. The man had billions of dollars already.
What is this? What is this line of questioning here?
What do you mean?
He could have just stopped. Yeah, but that's like the point. It's like a story about greed.
Yeah. Stop being greedy.
I suppose.
We've been telling the story of greed since Icarus.
That's like...
Just stop flying. Don't get so close to the sun. Walk away.
You have no show then.
I'm not... Listen, I'm not talking about the show. I'm just talking about the people
But that's the show.
Yeah. I don't care. If Breaking Bad ended with somebody sitting down Walter and being like, we have enough money, and he was like...
You're right. Boom. Directed by Vince Gilligan.
Absolutely. I would have... I would have still applauded. I'm like, he made the right choice.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Give me a happy ending. I hate sad endings.
Wow.
I just get sad.
I like, okay.
I don't like getting sad. I just don't.
I like tragedies. I'm like such an edgy boy. Spoilers for Cyberpunk Edge Runners real quick.
Oh, come on. I'm not.
Yeah, I guess
I wanted David and Lucy to live on the moon together.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, she's bouncing around on the moon by herself because David couldn't stop fucking injecting himself with metal. He literally watched Maine die from it, and then he took Maine's body. It's just, and then fucking the lolly dies, and it's all because of David, and it's just stupid. The whole thing's stupid.
You want to see something cool real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to see? This is gonna be sick. This is gonna blow your mind. Ready? Okay. Spoilers for Cyberpunk Edge Runners real quick.
Oh, come on.
Wasn't that wild what I just did?
It's one anime of the year. You've seen it. Also, Stank puts everything into little chunks, and it says spoilers next to it. So by the time you get to this, it'll be like, oh, we're talking about Cyberpunk. And say spoilers. Like, oh, no.
Okay.
It won the anime of the year. Go watch it. Come on. What are you waiting on me for?
Very good. Good dub, too. Did he win best dub? Because that was your pick. And also mine.
Must protect at all costs.
Anya?
Yes.
Good.
Wait, no. Yeah. Anya. Could have been Boji, once again. Or Kage. Best action anime, Demon Slayer. Best comedy anime, Spy Family. Best drama anime, Attack on Titan. Best fantasy anime. Oh God, there's so many. Demon Slayer.
Call Attack on Titan a drama anime.
Yeah, which is wild. Best voice acting performance Japanese was Aaron.
Tanjiro?
No,
Aaron, not in the show.
Also, like, doesn't have any like crazy moments.
Yeah.
Like he's like Tatakai.
Insane.
And it's like, cool. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not,
Tanjiro swept that.
obviously, incredible voice actor. Like,
Yeah.
we're not like saying that the voice actor isn't incredible at what they do. They are.
I am.
I am.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, he's like hard. Not a big fan of Yuki Kaji. Hate him personally. We'll send this directly to him.
Yeah.
I'll cut it up. Yuki.
Get your email ready, Yuki.
Yuki, ever land in LA? I swear to God, it's on site. It is on site. Best in English was Zach Aguilar.
Nice. He deserved it.
Yeah, he did a very good
Really
job.
good.
And that was the Crunchyroll Awards. Stop voting for Attack on Titan for things. I mean, it's good anime, but like, stop voting for Aaron.